Welcome, my friends. I am excited to have you here today. You know, the purpose of today is that I wanted to help you recognize whether or not the Dreamer Project's for you. And that's kind of a funny question. Like I think about it is that there's so many different, right? There's so many different places out there for you to get information. There's so many places out there for you to follow to help you grow and develop in the different areas or focuses that you might have. And some of them are, there's so much junk out there, but there's also a lot of great information out there because there's a lot of amazing people now who have the capabilities to bring their service, bring their knowledge, bring their passion right to your front door based on technology and everything else. And so that's where it makes it so important that you are comfortable with and dialed in and saying, yes, I connect with the person that I'm working with. I connect with that organization. I feel like I'm a part of it. I feel like it speaks to me. And you should do that, right? Because you have so many options out there, you should do that. Because the better that you connect, the more aligned you feel with the organization that you're working with, the more successful you're going to be with whatever that endeavor is. And so the Dreamer Project, if you don't already know by now, is all about helping small business owners. And that's from the point of I have this dream and I have this thought in my mind to I'm doing $1 million a year in revenue. And I kind of cap it there. We can work on a little bit further, but that's the range that the Dreamer Project really focuses on. And it's generally people that are like 30 to 50 years old. Again, you could have some give or take in there, but 30 to 50 years old that have already lived life a little bit. Meaning you've done hard things or you've had significant things in your life. Maybe you already have had a career or have one right now. Maybe you've had a family or kids, military, whatever that might be. You've already done some things in your life that have helped you kind of figure out that, yes, I was meant to do more than what I'm doing right now and I have a desire to do it. And I know that with the right community, I'll be able to succeed and be successful. That's what the Dreamer Project is all about. Now, again, it's important that you dial in with the organization that you're working with. These are important pieces that help us be successful in the long haul. Now, I remember not long ago. Actually, I've heard it for years, but I was reminded of this not long ago. And there's this poem. If anybody of you remember that movie Coach Carter, and in there they read this poem and called and I'm going to read it to you. I'm not a huge poem person, but this is one that really jumps out at me, and I want to share it with you. And it's called Our Deepest Fear. And it's by Marianne Williamson. And she says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frighten us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I absolutely love that poem, and especially the last part, because it really dials in on who the Dreamer Project's for, the community that we create, the culture that we create within the Dreamer Project, because the focus is to not only allow ourselves to move forward, to chase after those things that we know we are meant to be, but along the way is to also open that door for others who desire to do the same. That's really what allowed me to make my shift in my careers long ago, getting out of the managing high-level businesses, owning a dog training company, to where I'm at now, is that I wanted to help create a way or a pathway for those who know they were meant for more, but just we're having these sticking points, because I believe everybody deserves the opportunity to do so. And along the way, owning my own businesses and managing others, I found that everybody from that starting point, right? That person who just had this idea all the way to doing $1 million in revenue, that along the way, they all had similar sticking points. there are things that came down to the exact same questions of, I don't know what to do next with this idea, or I'm in my business and things are going well, but something's holding me back from scaling again, and I don't know what it is. And a lot of it comes from the simple question, I don't know what I don't know. And that suddenly kills confidence, it kills the excitement, it kills the drive along the way. And that's what the Dreamer Project is all about. So if that sounds like you, if you feel like that this hits home with you, that you know that everybody who desires it should have the opportunity to chase after a dream, to build something that was important and special to them, that can serve others, then this community's for you. And if that's the case, check out our free community on Skool. It's always down in the links and around the social media sites that you might see this video on. It's also, we have paid communities, but as you're still learning about us, jump into that free one. See what it's all about. And remember, you deserve the opportunity to chase after that. Just make sure you're starting off with the organization and the people that you connect with. So if that sounds like you, I look forward to seeing you inside the Dreamer Project soon. See you later.